Okay, hello. Welcome to the best of 2022 by me. I hope you guys had a great year. I know I had a pretty cool one. It was pretty cool. Some cool stuff happened. Some not cool stuff happened. But I'm gonna be going over let me the good and the bad of this year. That goes for movies, TV, games, music, anything otherwise. Didn't have to come out this year. It had to be stuff I experienced this year, like movies I watched, shows I watched, games I played, music I heard, stuff like that. So let's just get into it. Um, okay. Best games played in 2022. I played honestly not that much. This year was kind of a sleeper year on new games. I was kind of just playing some older games, but there was some stuff. Midnight Fight Express. Really like this game. This game, honestly, it's kind of short. I beat it in like 3 days, but like it's a fun beat 'em up game. It's great. It's funny. It's nice. It's cool. It's good. Paraguay Simulator. I very much enjoyed this game. It is a great game to like if you're talking with someone like on the phone and you need someone to just play. I mean, someone to just play like while you're talking. Great game. It's a brain shut off, fun, nice, relaxing game. Fall Guys. Technically, I did play Fall Guys in like 2019 or whenever it came out, 2020, but I played it on Xbox for the first time this year. And honestly, I didn't enjoy Fall Guys much on computer. On Xbox, when you have some friends, it can be fun. It's a fun game to kind of just like mess around with the party on. Um, the Cuphead DLC was very fun. I got it only like a week ago, not even probably. Played it, beat it in a few hours. It was a little short, but at the same time, it's a very good game. I don't need it to be long. It was fun for what it was, and I'll probably replay it on like a harder mode in the future. It was a little challenging at times, but I beat it in like 2 hours, 2 hours 10 minutes, I think. It was fun. It's cheap. It's nice. I love the art style. It's great. Multiverses. This barely squeaked out a first place. I'll say it because like I don't play it much these days, but like when I did play it, it was great. It's great to play with friends, great to play by yourself, and it really does it right for what it's trying to do. It does perfectly, and I love it. And I can't wait for future. Can't wait to see who gets added. I'll stick around with the game for a long time. I think. There's the games in question. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, not the worst games. There were some stinker fucking games I played this year. Some absolute abhorrent dog shit games I played this year. Um, Super Mega Baseball 3. I wasn't gonna put it on the list. I didn't think it did. I don't think it did bad enough to fully deserve to be on this list, but I did anyways because this game is a disgrace. I love Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings. It is probably the best baseball game there is, and they ruined it by making Super Mega Baseball 3. I didn't play the second one, but when I saw they had, I didn't know there was a second one, and then I saw they made a third one. I was like, okay, I'll play the third one. It's a disgrace. Extra Innings is better by leagues. Super Mega Baseball 3 is more like Super Mega Baseball lame. Nick All-Star Brawl. This game, honestly, it deserves to be lower. I don't remember fully what I put on this list, but it should be lower. This game blew donkey dog nuts. I hated it. It costed so much. I tried to get my playtime worth of it. I probably have like 20 hours on it. It's not worth it. I wasted 20 hours of my life playing it. It's awful. It's abhorrent. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I know a lot of people like this, and I tried playing it, and I wanted to be an enjoyer, but it was just slow for me. Like, I love 2D beat 'em ups. Like, the Scott Pilgrim game, I probably have, like, over 40 hours on. It is, like, 2D beat 'em ups are fun. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge isn't. I know a lot of people love it. I don't. I think it's a little lame. A little slow, at least. Not lame. I love the Ninja Turtles. Hello Neighbor 2. It should be at the number one. It really should be at the number one, but I'm not going to put it there because I at least had somewhat fun trying to speedrun it. I learned some of like the text for the speedrun and I was able to beat it pretty slow, still like 20 minutes. It's like a 5 minute speedrun, I beat it in 20. But it was still fun to like figure out like text, do all that stuff. So for that I'll put it at the number two, but like as a game it's awful. They advertised it as something it was not. Awful game. No fun, no fun, no fun. Non-guns Doppelganger Edition. This game fucking sucks. I had so much hope for it because I love like roguelike 2D shooters. Fucking Enter the Gungeon is probably one of my most played games of this year. I honestly should have put it on this list, but I think I started playing it last year, so it wouldn't have counted. But like, I had so much hope. The art looked cool. It seemed like it had a cool gameplay concept. I played it. Absolute abhorrent dog shit. It was slow. It was awful to control. I hated it. The games in question? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Best movies of 22. I'll say it. This year was a banger-filled year. There were some years where I'm like, ah, nothing really came out. This year, heat after heat after heat came out. They didn't miss this year, and I think next year's honestly gonna be better. But for right now, Bullet Train #5. Saw this like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Masterpiece. It does exactly what it's trying to do. It's funny, it's entertaining, it's great. It has a bunch of people I like in it. It's a long movie, but it's so well paced it does not feel long. I think it's like 2.5 hours. Feels like an hour 30. It's great. I love it. I'm probably gonna rewatch it because I feel like it's pretty well like rewatchable. Weird the Al Yankovic story. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Weird Al fan. Not actively, but I love the guy. I used to listen to a lot of his music. When I heard he was making a movie, I was like, I'm gonna watch that. I don't think it would be good, but I'm like, it's a Weird Al movie. I have to watch it. I went into it with mild to little expectations, nothing wild. I came out of that movie fucking giggling like a hyena. That was a fantastic, funny, well-crafted movie. Al put his fucking heart, mind, and soul into it, and I loved it. Chronicle. This movie didn't come out this year. I think it came out 2011, 2012. I hopped on Hulu one day, and Hulu was like, hey, you should watch this. I had nothing better to do. I was like, sure, I'll watch this. I went to it with like no expectations because I didn't know what it was. Hulu was just like, watch it. And I was like, I will, I guess. I watched it. Masterpiece. Masterpiece, I tell you. It's tragic that it came out this year because any other year it probably would have been #1. This movie's amazing. You must watch if you like superheroes or you don't even need to like superheroes. It doesn't even like it's just great. Watch it. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. God uh, fell upon Earth one day in November and blessed me and my partner with being able to see Puss in Boots: The Last Wish a month before it came out in an early access showing. For dirt cheap, it was like $9 a ticket. We got to see it a month early. Bless everything on the green earth for that because this movie is peak animation. I didn't see the first Puss in Boots. I didn't care to see the first Puss in Boots. I didn't care about Puss in Boots as a character. I did watch it the night before we went to go see the movie. It was pretty good. It was alright. Nothing like outstanding, but like it was a nice watch. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That is a master at work. Shut up. That is a beautiful movie. It looks beautiful, plays beautiful, has one of my favorite villains of like a Pixar movie. Fantastic. Must watch. And of course, #1, no one's even asking questions. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Fucking beautiful ass movie. Amazing movie. Amazing cast. Amazing idea. They do something that I feel like a lot of movies wouldn't try to do or wouldn't succeed in doing, and it does it perfectly. Everything about the movie is perfect. Nothing's wrong. Literal perfection. Probably in my top 5 of all time. Probably my top 3 of all time, to be real. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. No, don't look at that. Look at this. I accidentally skipped worst. For some reason, I didn't put any of the animation here. I don't remember why, but we'll run through the list. 5. Halloween Ends. The one over here. I actually enjoyed some parts of it. I enjoyed the idea of, like, Michael kind of being, like, in a buddy system with a guy. Kind of having a buddy do his work for him. I enjoyed that. I thought it was a little fun. But overall, movie was kind of boring. Kind of stank. Batman. I know this is in, like, the top 5 for people. And I do like specific parts, specifically the Riddler. I was him for Halloween. He's pretty cool. But everything else besides the Riddler stinks in this movie. Riddler's like a 10 out of 10. Everything else in this movie is like a 1, averages out to like a 4. It's not great. I didn't like it. I might try to rewatch it, see if I like it, but as it stands right now, Paul Dano Riddler is the only thing I like coming out of this movie. A little bit of the Penguin, I didn't mind him. Turning Red. It was just boring. I tried watching it. It was a little cringy at parts, a little boring. Overall, not horrible, but like, I didn't enjoy my watch. It was just a lot of not good Octo games. This shit blew ass. We accidentally found, me and my friends accidentally found it on like 1, 2, 3 movies. Blue dick. Don't don't watch it. Not good. It's a knockoff of Squid Game where it's like a fucking YouTuber and he's like, oh, play my games, win my channel. Blows dick. Marmaduke. I don't even want to discuss this movie. This is the worst movie you'll ever watch. It's currently my lowest rated on Letterboxd. I give it a 0.5. Wish I could give it lower, but that's sadly the lowest score you can give. Blow stick. Awful. Don't watch. No good. Pete Davidson, as much as I don't like the guy, he didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve this abhorrent shit. Um, Best album of 22. Things with Wings by Eric DOA. I I got into Eric late last year, early this year, and I was enjoying his stuff. And then in the middle of summer, he was like, "I'm releasing an album." Fantastic. I remember I was playing Fortnite by myself doing challenges because it was like a few days before the season ended, and I needed to get my fucking battle pass numbers up. So I was just going in the games, playing challenges, not even having fun. Things with Wing drops. I'm like, holy shit. I turn it on. That is such a complete, beautiful album. It is fantastic. It's not quite Eric's like normal domain. It's a lot less hyper and a lot more pop, but I think he does everything beautifully. I think 90% of that album's on my playlist. That shit's great. That shit's like actually good. Hyperchondriac. Hypochondriac by Breakins. Fantastic album. He released it like a month ago, I think, maybe 2, 3 months ago. Fantastic. I wasn't massive on it at first. Definitely grew on me. Venus Flytrap, Buggin', 5G, Caffeine, all of those songs fantastic on that album. Great. I only got into Break-Ins recently, but this album, fantastic. The Forever Story by Jid. Fucking beautiful album. I didn't know of Jid prior to this album releasing. Album release, Spotify was like, hey, you might like this, and I was like, sure, I might. Listen to it. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful storytelling, beautiful songs, everything about it. Perfect. One of my top albums. It's great. Once again, this is albums that I listened to in like completeness this year. Food by MF Doom. Came out a long time ago. I think 2005. I could be wrong. Beautiful. Not beautiful. It's a great album. Not beautiful because it's not trying to be beautiful. It's a like a 10 song, like 11 song album about food. He's not trying to be beautiful, but he is trying to be good, and he is damn good. He's the best. He's great at what he's trying to do. Fantastic all around, fantastically crafted, produced. I love all of his lyrics. Fantastic songs. I'm trying to think of some standouts. Hoe cakes. I can't think. Deep fried friends. All of them fantastic. Igor, Tyler the Creator. Got into Tyler the Creator last year, late last year. I listened to Call Me If You Get Lost in its entirety. Great album. Didn't quite make the top 5, but it probably would have been at like the number 6 or 7. This year, around March, I decided to listen to Igor. For, like, the songs on Igor. And I liked, like, New Magic 1. That was, like, one of the ones I'd heard. Come, like, September or sometime around then. Just out of a rough breakup. Not in my best state of mind. I'm like, I know Igor's like a breakup album. I'll listen to it in its entirety. Oh my god. Every song, beautifully crafted, beautifully produced, beautifully put together. No misses on that album. Everything is amazing. He perfectly tells a story of breakup and heartbreak and wanting to be with someone. It is truly perfect. It is probably one if not my favorite album of all time, just from the listen I gave it a few months back. beautiful. All the songs are on my playlist. Not a single one is off. I have the vinyl of that one. I have the Igor vinyl, which has an exclusive song "Boyfriend" on it, which I think is honestly my favorite off the album. It's a tragedy it's not on Spotify because it is "Boyfriend" by Tyler, the Creator is beautiful. I also, I guess, forgot to do the transitions on this one. Best songs of 22 that I listened to. Witchcraft, Eric DOA. I think this came out like 2018, maybe 2019, possibly 2020. Great song. Um, it was one of my introductions to Eric because I didn't really know him well, but I was getting into like the hyperpop scene. Heard Witchcraft, I was like, this is amazing. I think it ended up being like my number 2 song of the year on Spotify Wrapped. She by Tyler the Creator. I love Frank Ocean. I love Tyler the Creator. I love the songs they have together, but She is the pinnacle of collab songs in general, let alone a Tyler Frank one. It is amazing to me that this song is on Goblin. Goblin's my second least favorite of the Tyler the Creator album, only with Bastard behind it. But this is a stand. You would if you heard this, you would think it was on like Flower Boy or some shit because of just how beautifully put together and beautiful it is. Yeah, the song itself is not about something great, but it sounds amazing. Bound by Pandemonious Twins Plus One. Beautiful song. I I know it's sampled and Bound too, but I only listened to the original because of A Boy's a Gun by Tyler, the Creator. When I was listening to Igor, uh, A Boy's a Gun, he samples this song. And I was like, let me listen to the original because I knew it was also sampled by Bound 2. Bound itself is beautiful. Both those songs, as much as I like Bound 2 and A Boy's a Gun, they don't do Bound by the Pandemonious Twins Plus One enough justice. The song is beautiful, sounds beautiful, everything about it perfectly crafted. Astrid by Glaive. I think this was my number 1 song streamed. Amazing song. It's literally like a 15-year-old Glaive just crying because he didn't get a girl he liked. Fucking cry about it. But if you're gonna cry about it, make a song like this. Because this song fucking bangs. He does amazing. And then number 1, Man Art Muppet. The Muppets 2011 is one of my favorite films of all time. Watched it this year. I just realized I didn't put it on my top 5 movies. To be fair, I don't think it would have made the list. It probably would have been number 5. But, like, boy, do I love that movie. And boy, do I love a Man Art Muppet. I think this was, like, my number 6 song of all time. It is amazing. It is fantastic. This movie's great, and this song is the emphasis of fantasticness. That's the end, though. That's the end. Happy New Year.